Welcome to the new paradigm.
Hi, welcome to HUVR Tutorials. Today we'll be going over how to bulk import assets using our bulk import feature. To bulk import assets, it requires Asset Manager level permissions. Please talk to a HUVR associate for more information. The bulk import menu can be accessed from any asset table. Just click on the down arrow next to the plus new button and click on plus import. This brings us to the bulk import page. The bottom of the page contains links to all of our bulk import templates. We want the asset import template. Once that is downloaded and opened, let's go over the required columns. There are 4 required columns that are needed to bulk import assets. First column is the name of the asset owner, so that project managers can assign appropriate crews and subcontractors to the projects they are working on. The next column is parent path. This column is used for nested assets to indicate which asset it belongs under. For top-level assets, we can leave this blank. The asset path for the top-level asset is blank because it does not have a parent asset it sits under. Next is the asset name. This is what we want to call our asset. It does not accept duplicate names and will skip assets that already exist in the system. Asset type can be found under the Asset Type tab under Configure or in the Asset Type column of the asset table. The gray columns are optional and are not required to create the asset. Let's briefly go over some of the commonly used columns. Description can hold extra details about the asset. Manufacturer, model, serial number, location. These are all good for adding metadata to your assets. The label column formats a key value pair separated by commas. A key value pair is a pair of attribute words that you use for your labels. For example, color, red, would show as a label. Separate that by a comma. Color, blue, would give you 2 separate labels, color red and color blue. I've pre-filled the assets with varying metadata. Let's get back to the required fields. To make nested assets, just make sure the parent asset is listed on the spreadsheet before the child asset. Here we can see that demo building is a child of demo site. Demo tanks 1 through 5 are children of demo building, and tank components are children of tank 1. If this is confusing right now, don't worry, it will all make sense when we view the asset tree. Once you have filled out the spreadsheet, double check the required columns, save, and let's head over back to the bulk imports page. Here, let's select the file that we want to bulk import. The following page will provide a status update on the import and provide errors if there were any. It looks like everything was successful. Let's go back to our assets table and click on Tree View mode. Here we can see the top level assets we created and visually see the levels we created from the top level all the way down to a component. To bulk create projects on these, please check out the HUVR Knowledge Center for our video on bulk importing projects. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at support@huvrdata.com.